Hey guys, my name is Rich. I'm one of the developers at HYTOPIA, and today we are launching the Creator Dashboard, which will allow developers to upload their game creations from our self-service platform. And to do this, first, if you go to the HYTOPIA website and log in, and if you click on that, you'll see the overview page, which will eventually show you all the stats for all the different games that you've got. But if you go to the games page, you'll see we haven't built any games yet. And so let's create our first game, and we can just call this game live demo. So if we create that, we'll now see the overview page specifically for this game, which will show this game's stats. Now on the settings page, we can control things that will eventually feed into the games page. So for example, we can change the name, and we can set the URL slug, which will be the name in the URL. And then after that, we can set the description where you'll specify how the game works. We can save those changes, for example, which means if we were to refresh, the changes would persist. Now we can also set things like the tags. So this is a fast-paced speedrunner set in the ocean with fighting and action, right? Cool game. So now we can add an icon and a game card cover. Now this is the icon and the image that appears behind it when you're on the game discovery page. Now finally, you specify, is it good for mobile and is it appropriate for kids? Shark attack, speedrunner with action, I don't know. Let's go with yes, right? So we save those changes and that's all good. Now we go back to the top, we'll see our icon is here. And then we've got a media gallery, and these are the images that will appear on the actual game page. And so similar to before, we can upload the media by clicking here, or we can even drag and drop files directly onto here, like so. And once we've uploaded a few of them, it will look like this. Now, if we said, oh, I don't want this image, for example, we can always delete it. And if we do like all the images, but we just want to shuffle them around, we can just drag and drop them, and that will allow them to be moved. Then we've got the hosting tab. So this is where you upload the actual game file. And so if you go into your project and you type in this command, by next HYTOPIA package, that will allow you to zip up your project in a way that is optimized. Then you can click upload. Then you can name the version. This is just for you. So for example, Blocky Shark V1, and then we can upload the game file. Now, if you upload a random file, that's not the right type of file, it will deem the package invalid. However, if we redid that and uploaded the file that was actually correct, played myself, that wasn't the right one. Let's try again. Great, now we can see it's approved. And so two cool things, you can download the package you've previously uploaded, but more importantly, let's say you get to the point where you're happy with all your files, you've uploaded them, and you want to test the game. You can click on the test now button, and just like that, we can see Bomberino Crocodilo is dumping on all of these squids in a live environment. Great. So final thing to check, but matchmaking will show you how your server is set up. So minimum, maximum number of players, etc. If you want to change anything specific, like making the game single player, for example, drop us a message and we can get that fixed up for you. Now, the final section is for crash reports. So if anything goes wrong in your server, you'll be able to look at the issues real time and then debug it and get those fixed. And then finally, once you're happy with all the details you've submitted, the package you've uploaded, the different images, you can hit submit game, select the version that you're happy with, and then submit that for review. And then that will get sent off to the team. And if everything checks out, we'll make your game live. And just like that, we've created Blocky Shark. And that's just the start, but there's loads more coming in the future. But until then, cheers.